Boys and girls, welcome back to Fallout New Cliff. I'm talking to my friends. Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. In the last episode, we did everything Helios 1. This episode, we have a different plan that I said I might try at some point in the future, but we're actually just going to go ahead and do it in this episode. I'll tell you what that is after we finish this. I've discovered a new temporary side quest that we're going to start to work towards, because I came back to Novak after we left Helios 1 to sell things to Cliff Briscoe. If we go to his weapons category, then scroll down, he actually has Paciencia in his inventory. If he's going to have this in his inventory right now, we have to get this as soon as we can before his inventory resets, unless this is a set thing. So the new side quest temporarily is we're going to try everything in our power to get Paciencia, which, if you can see, is 12,000 and a quarter caps when I have a little under 4,500. So we have to get as much money as we possibly can as soon as we can, which means we might be making some trips around the wasteland to vendors that I know exist and selling them stuff they don't want. But that is going to be side quest numero uno, I guess, for lack of a better term, that we're going to try to accomplish as soon as we can. As we go back out into the wasteland, before we go on our endeavor that is inevitably going to lead to us probably getting killed a few times, I want to discover this location right here before we do anything else. Last episode, some of the possible things I said we could do this episode are, in order, progress the main plot by going to Boulder City. I still think I'm a little bit under-leveled to try to progress the main plot, so we're not going to be doing that. Option number 2 was we could go talk to the Brotherhood. The Brotherhood, however, is going to take a few episodes for me to completely finish. I'm not necessarily sure that I want to dedicate multiple episodes to something right now. Option number 3 that I might have hinted at, but I'm not sure if I went out and just straight up said it, is we just go to Cottonwood Cove and take on Caesar's Legion there and just wipe them out, because it'll get us Boone points, and we can still basically do anything we want to any faction that's a major faction without any repercussions later down the line, because you get a hard karma reset, for lack of a better term, whenever you talk to somebody in New Vegas after you meet Benny. I don't know who just threw that grenade at me with that rifle, but you're the best shooter I've ever seen, and I've seen Gilbert Arenas. So Boone, I need you to help me out here while everything goes wrong. You're not gonna do that, are you? Surprisingly, despite the initial grenade destroying my entire life, that wasn't that bad. We are going to be taking a lot of things off of dead bodies to try to find things that are worth selling, and honestly, these guys have 5.56 pistols, which will help me out because I can repair that gun. So I don't know which of these piles of human are not discovered yet. Oh wow, this guy actually had a grenade in his inventory. That's the first one I think I've seen where the person with the grenade rifle actually had a grenade in his inventory, their inventory. I'm not sure if this is base game content. I'm gonna say that a lot because I genuinely don't know. Like, I'm pretty well versed in New Vegas, but the mods have definitely added stuff to the game that I legitimately cannot remember if it's in base vanilla Vegas or not. I was hoping one of those would be a star bottle. Are any of you star bottle caps? You are, thank you. Just one, that's fine, that's more than 0. Alright, give me 1 sec while I try to consolidate my inventory real quick. Boone had another wardrobe change. He decided the metal armor I just gave him was better than his spacesuit he's been wearing. He no longer works for Elon Musk. He got fired from Twitter, but he probably is less squishy now in combat. However, if we head into radiation, you're probably gonna die. Just kidding, you're actually immune to radiation as far as I can tell. Alright, I slept off my broken limbs, and then the answer to my other question was no. There's nothing else really in this camp worth anything except there's some healing powder, which I'll gladly take, even though I think it's borderline useless. So, there's a random bad boy over here. Boone, you want some free kills? Oh, this guy's cowering. I think that means we won, Boone. If I look around, everyone else appears to be dead, so... Okay, we did it, Boone. We took out whatever this was. Oh, nope, there's still one more of you. Homie, I hate to break it to you, all your friends are dead. It would be a cool world to live in if my 10mm pistol did more damage. Sorry, machine gun did more damage. This thing is basically tickling the Legion. Alrighty. Start making more progress towards something. Some blot flies. I got another Steam achievement for dealing 10,000 overall damage. Very cool. What are you? Is this the wrecked highwayman? Yes, it is. Got some stuff in the back. Wow, we got a lot of stuff in the back. Armored Volt 13 jumpsuit, sure. Microfusion cell, Rad-X, energy cell, microfusion, energy, stim. Volt 13 canteen, I'll take that. Weathered 10mm pistol, sure. Star bottle cap, and then what's in the actual chest? Shotgun rounds. Alright, so an Easter egg for the first game. Although I think there's more stuff here than would be in Vanilla Vegas, but is that how you get... That just connected the dots in my head, because that's DLC that I have installed. Is that how you just get the DLC? You have to find it? It doesn't really change the way I experience the game, but it's definitely interesting. Did I walk by it? What? Oh, Brockflower Cave? Okay. I don't know where the entrance to the cave is, but... Okay, no. I see it. It goes up there. We're not gonna go in there yet. We'll come back. Alright, as far as roaming the wasteland goes, I think that's about all the roaming I'm in for right now, so we're just gonna fast travel somewhere. Rightio, there are locations around here I have not discovered. There's a particular one I'm looking for, and I'll know it when I see it. So there's Cottonwood Cove. That's where we're ultimately trying to get. The location I'm looking for is more this direction. And it should be this one that's right in front of us. Boone, I apologize for the PTSD if this triggers it, but I need to discover this location and take what you left here. Alrighty. Sniper's nest, yes, of course. 308 rounds, healing powder, star bottle cap, the works, you guys know the drill. Reading glasses, sure. Boone, I'm sorry I had to bring you here, but you have stuff here that I like. Very hard locked gun case. As one should, and then just more 308 rounds. I don't think I have a 308 weapon, but that is the price we're paying for making this detour. So now, we're gonna skirt this way a little bit more, just to not trigger the immediate gunfight that we're about to take. So Boone can also talk to us and prompt his Boone point thing. I want to see what this location over here is. I don't know how far away it is. It might be a little farther than I think. Alright, so now we're gonna make our way down. He should stop us and talk to us in a sec. I mean, Boone, we're getting pretty close. You wanna talk? How close do I have to get to trigger your dialogue? Because, brother, we're getting pretty close. We're getting pretty close, bro. Normally you trigger it, like, way up there. I'm gonna wait and see if that does anything for me. Do I talk to you?
Mercy killing is expected of NCR snipers. We get called on to end it. I've had my share. Maybe it's not the Legion that got them killed. Maybe it's your orders and you following them.
Okay, so no, he doesn't have anything to say about that. That doesn't really help my situation, though, because I need him to talk to me. We're gonna go up, and by up I just mean this way first, because this is one of the options you can do, the Cottonwood Cove that I'm going to showcase. It's not the final solution we're gonna go with, but it is an option.
We're near a Legion slave camp now. I've been here before. Let's get one thing straight. I see any crimson, I'm taking the shot. You don't like that, you're on your own.
As long as you don't mind me joining the fun.
I don't think I'd hold it against you.
Alright, there's the dialogue that was taking a scarily long time for him to trigger. Usually he tells you way up there. We're basically almost at the trigger point for one of the locations, so... I don't remember what this is technically called. Cottonwood Cove something? Overlook. Cottonwood Overlook. One of the options for Cottonwood Cove is there is this truck right here, so I'm going to drop a quick save so we can split the universes, because like I said, this isn't what I'm going to ultimately end up doing. As you can see in the top right, we are getting irradiated right now. So if we come around to this side of the truck, there's an open trailer door option. If you hit F, we can basically do to Cottonwood Cove what they did to Camp Searchlight. Opening this door will release highly radioactive barrels into Cottonwood Cove, potentially killing everyone in the camp. Open the door. And there go the barrels. And quest failed, left my heart. That's why we aren't going to do this option, because there are prisoners in the camp that I would like to not be dead. As you can see, some of the people have died. Some of the people, unless, nope, they're gonna run towards the barrels and die. Okay, that's what's going on. That guy has taken a long route to come die to these barrels, but he'll get over here and die eventually. Drops dead. And drops dead. Now that's effectively everybody in Cottonwood Cove dead. But like I said, not the way we're gonna go about it. One, because it kills the prisoners that I want to rescue eventually, and two, I got 0 XP for that. That was basically just the easiest way to do it. If you want to take out Cottonwood Cove, easiest way to do it is by doing that. So going back to Universe A, the actual universe with the decisions that are being made that are going to impact the rest of the game, the back of that truck is closed, the radioactive barrels are safe. We have discovered Cottonwood Cove, of course. Alright, Boone, we're going to get you closer so you can be a sniper and snipe things. At this point, everybody in this camp is going to be hostile towards me because I've royally pissed them off before I got the Mark of Caesar. So, now that we're up here, we are going to start shooting and hope to God that Boone is going to shoot back. 1 Legion gone. Unfortunately, I'm a little bit underprepared for this because the only real long-range weapon I have is my cowboy repeater, which, believe it or not, isn't that long-range. Also, Boone, I'm doing a lot more of the killing that I thought you'd be taking in, so allow me to heal up real quick, and then let's see if Boone wants to actually fight back. Alright, boys, I need some help. And by boys, I mean Boone. Okay, you are fighting. You're just... It seems like you're not for some reason. Either I'm missing or this guy just has hella health. I think it might just be that guy has hella health because Boone is also shooting him and he's not getting hurt at all. Fantastic. Now there's that dude over there. He should be a squishier enemy. Oh, that's Canyon Runner. No, he's a named character. He's the opposite of Squishy. Alright, Boone, get him. Good shots, Boone.
I might have killed my last legionary.
Boone, you're fine. I guarantee if I look at you, you have more than half your health. He went and picked up a knife off his dead homeboy's body and chased me. Okay, this is terrifying. I didn't realize I was fighting a literal psychopath. He's dead now. And he's dead. Boone, I don't want to speak too soon, but I think we're pretty close to beating it. There may be some people still inside. We'll have to wait and see. I'm gonna loot these bodies, because a lot of you actually had some decent stuff. One of y'all had a hunting rifle. I don't know which one it was, though. But I do know if that's the case, the hunting rifle is now gonna be my primary weapon. At least, until I get Paciencia, because I have hella 308 ammo for some reason. At some point, I'm definitely gonna have to come back here and, like, loot all the armor the Legion dropped, because, like... I mean, damn, dude. I'm just trying to get money right now, and there's hella money to be had just selling armor off of dead Legion people. There's one enemy over here. Who over here that didn't want to come fight? Oh, you're down by the... The hell are you? Oh, this homeboy just didn't realize that the entire camp was getting murked. Homie, I'm sorry you had to find out the hard way that I was here to kill everything. Where'd your body go? Ah. I can't loot your body. Is there a bit of you that's closer to the shore? Oh no, I can loot you. That's weird. Okay. Alrighty, out of the water we go. I'm over encumbered. I could have drowned. We are barely under the threshold of weight. I cannot get up this mountain. The big, bad, tough boy that just took out most of the Legion can't get up the mountain. Gate pick hard. Where's Canyon Runner? Which one of you idiots was Canyon Runner? I also can't sleep in a owned bedroll, even though everybody here is definitely dead. Alright, very cool, Boone. Very cool.
Spotted.
I'm hurt. Someone shot me. How dare they? Boone, please take them out whenever I come out of this. The hell just shot me? Oh, you. The fuck? Where were you? Where did they have you stationed? You're worthless over there. I mean, whatever you shot me with really hurt, so I'm assuming it was also a hunting rifle. Yes, it was. Alrighty, that should be everybody on the outskirts of Cottonwood Cove, which means now I'm gonna go inside the buildings and take everything in there, except for the nails holding the floorboards down. Ooh, y'all got Sunset Sarsaparilla? Don't mind me, taking it. Not that it matters, y'all are dead. Go ahead and try and stop me. Ooh, a power fist. I have no need for that, but I'll take it. Ooh, another power fist and a trunk full of drugs. Somebody in this camp was having a bad time.
Fine by me.
Yeah, Boone, I need you to hold some stuff I'm never gonna use. This 10mm submachine gun sucks, the 9mm one also probably sucks. 357 Magnum can have... I'll keep the 44 Magnum for the time being, you can have that. I'll combine the power fists and sell them, and that'll be good for right now. Romanus und Domus. I don't speak Latin. I have no idea what that means. Open door to Cottonwood Cove HQ. Aight. Nobody in here that is alive, at the very least. This is marked as stealing. Interesting. I don't understand how stealing from the most morally corrupt faction in Fallout history is viewed as a bad thing, but the game is saying this is bad. Y'all got hella Sunset Sarsaparilla, though. I'm taking all that right now and drinking it. And then the Raging Lead plans. The Legion raid plans are in this filing cabinet if you want to take those, because they'll come in handy for a quest later. I assume, at least. I think that quest is still on the table, even after I go rogue and kill everybody. At the very least, we're getting a bunch of stuff that I can just sell, so... that is always fun. Dude, the Cottonwood Cove Legion guys really love their Sunset Sarsaparilla. Is there, like, lore? Has Oxhorn done a video as to why there's so much Sunset Sarsaparilla in this camp? I'm also losing so much karma for stealing from the Legion. Like, they're bad, bro. They're the bad boys. I'm the good boy. Also, all the beds in this camp are owned. Everybody's dead. Let me sleep. Ready then? Let's go up the steps and talk to whoever's in here, because I don't think this dude comes out to fight. Nope, he doesn't. Oops. Aurelius a Phoenix, respectfully, you never stood a chance, because I found a new weapon that does a lot of damage, and I took drugs, so...
I wasn't done yet.
And that dialogue generally signals that that's everybody in the camp dead as shit, so... we should be good. The Legion patrol plans are in the desk that this boy had, and he also had a bunch of stuff that has a lot of value, so... I am going to take that from him whenever I get the chance. He also had a Grognak the Barbarian magazine. And for those of you wondering, Grognak the Barbarian is just a skill book and not a skill magazine, so it's a one-time use that gives you +3 melee weapons, which for me, borderline worthless, but I'll take it anyway. Now, I would be hard-pressed to see if there's anything else in this room that's relevant except for coming back to get that dude's armor, but... he had another Sunset Sarsaparilla, rolling the dice. The drop is 1 in 20, about 5%. I've drank about 20, so if statistics statistic correctly, this Sunset Sarsaparilla, out of these 5, I should get at least 1-star bottle cap. Bottle cap added. There is the Sunset Star bottle cap. So, like I said, if the statistic, that should have happened. And like I said, aside from the armor... that's essentially everything in Cottonwood Cove. I'm gonna check to see if I looted these bodies real quick and make our way over to those buildings, and then I'll talk to Boone to see if he's having a good time. Okay, I already looted you guys, apparently. Yes, I did. Alright, over to... I don't know what this building is. The Quartermaster building? I can't remember. Oh, it's just called the Shack. Alright, fair enough. This is where all the debauchery happens, because there's empty whiskey bottles. There's Hydra. That's cool, I guess. Oh, there's nothing in this room that I can see, at least. So, later, go down to this building. Let's see. Can I take the boat to where the boat takes me? No. Okay. I haven't unlocked that yet. Cottonwood Cove Mess Hall. Locked hard. Alright, we're not getting in there. Alright, so that's basically everything at Cottonwood Cove, unless we can go into the bathrooms. And then even then, I don't know what would be in the bathrooms, but we can find out. Star bottle cap, of course. Bobby pins, naturally. Abraxo cleaner, if you're into that. And then nothing else that I can see. What about the other one? Plunger. Broken toilets. A future weapons today. Very cool. Is that another skill book and not a skill magazine? Nope. It's a magazine. That's a limited time offer. Where's Canyon Runner? I need his key. I'm gonna go on a mini side quest for a second to try to find Canyon Runner. If memory serves, I saw him over here somewhere, right? Where is Canyon Runner? Where was he at? But we were up there shooting this way. Boys, I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea where Canyon Runner's body's at. We were up there shooting this way. He either died over there, or he ran up to us and died somewhere up here. But where would he have died up here? Bros, I'm having a bad time. Where in the hell would we have killed Canyon Runner?
You looking for trouble?
I'm looking for Canyon Runner, Boone. I literally just said that. I might have to go back and, like, watch my footage. Figure out where we killed Canyon Runner at, because I'm blanking. I know we killed people over here, but this couldn't have been Canyon Runner. The dumb thing is, if I looted Canyon Runner, I would have taken the key that he has. So I know I didn't loot him, I just don't know where his body is. Considering the game we're playing is New Vegas, he could have very well just despawned. There's also... Are you him? You're Canyon Runner! Wow, you are in a weird spot. Okay, we found him. Machetius Gladius, and then the Weather's Slave Key. So we're gonna keep the Weather's Slave Key in our back pocket for a second. We're not gonna actually let them free. We are going to let them free eventually, just not now. We're gonna get the quest proper from Frank in the Aerotech camp. But, for right now, that is everything Cottonwood Cove, except for me coming back off camera probably and looting all the armor to sell for money. But Boone, let's talk. Are you happy about what just happened?
Pisses me off that Legion slavers can just operate on NCR turf like that. If we hadn't caught up to them, they'd probably have a clear path to the river. No one to stop them. There should be patrols, checkpoints. We got greedy, overstretched. Now our own territory is insecure.
Oh, so... Alright, he just wanted to vent. We can't actually tell him anything. Alright, bye, Boone.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not that I don't care about your feelings, the game just... There wasn't an option to care about the feelings about the stuff you just said. We've traveled back to the Mojave Outpost. I think I got lucky and there's a mercenary. Is there a merchant? Yes, there is. Let's talk.
Hey there. Need anything?
Yeah, your caps. You have 1,000 caps. That's not a lot in the grand scheme of things, but it's going to be enough for what I'm trying to do. So you can take this hunting rifle that is not the one I'm using. You can take this machete. Actually, you know what? We're going to cancel the transaction. Because I should have something that boosts my barter. And I do. I have 4 salesman weeklies just for this specific scenario. Not really. I just don't know what to do with them. Take a salesman weekly. And then just because we can, take a mentat. See if that helps us out in any way, shape, or form. And let's talk again, brother. Is it you? No. You? Yes. Stand back up. We gotta talk.
Hey there. Need anything?
Yep, I'm back to see your caps.
Sure.
Alright, so that's not doing a lot for me, but I'm definitely getting more caps than I just was for this hunting rifle. So you can have that. You can have that. Anything else in my inventory immediately that you have. Sexy sleepwear is worth about... It's actually worth less than my glasses, so okay. You can have some ant nectar, you can have some bitter drank, you can have bubble gum, you can have all of those. I have my Patriots cookbook, because I have no reason to ever need explosive. That today's physician will get us to the exact number we need. I'll just sell you one of my salesman week. And that's all your caps gone. We're now still less than halfway to Paciencia, but progress. So, next up, we're gonna head in to the barrack and go talk to, Lucy? Is her name Lucy? I feel bad if her name's not Lucy. Lacey. So close.
Background? Just my luck. What'll...
What do you have for trade? You have a little under 2,000 caps. Fan-freaking-tastic. The hunting revolver, just because I don't have ammo for it anyway, so it's all yours. You can have recompense of the fallen. I have 72 rocket souvenirs. Those are all yours. Alright, so accept that for right now. That gets us to 7,500-ish. Now we're gonna make our way back to probably Good Springs would be next. There are a few traders in Good Springs that can help me out, but I might have to wait till morning, but we can definitely go bother Chet at any time because he's a dick.
A new sheriff.
I don't care, Chet. Boone, I need the stuff I gave you. And I just got you run Bartertown. Sell 10,000 caps worth of stuff. That puts us under a little bit under 9,000.
Another satisfied customer.
Sure, Chet. You definitely just got swindled, but whatever. And then Trudy, you're technically closed, but can I talk to you still?
I'm glad that business is... Got...
Alright, she only has 130 caps, fine. I don't have a lot to sell to her anyway. Yep, that's the same thing Chet said, surprisingly, but I swindled both of you. There's no reason you would ever need throwing spears, but we are 1 cap under 9,000, which means we have to find 3,000 caps worth of inventory, hopefully pretty quickly. Our next step is probably going to go back to Cottonwood Cove, loot all the bodies, and then I'm going to come back to Prim, most likely, and sell, because that would be next on the list, so I'm not going to show you me looting everything in Cottonwood Cove, just know that's what's happening whenever we come back, and we're going to end up in Prim. Alright, so I think Boone is refusing to carry the Legion armor. Is that what's happening?
Fine by me.
Yeah, Boone is refusing to carry the Legion armor. Alright, fair enough. Alright, so he doesn't have a lot of caps in his inventory, and this also became a little bit harder because Boone refused to carry any of the Legion armor. I'm going to sell him all the Legion armor I picked up. Alright, so I sold Johnson Nash everything in my inventory, and that got me to a little bit over 9,500 caps. Alright, so we're gonna be really mean back in Novak to Cliff Briscoe and play his own game against him. He gave us access to this. We're taking everything in here. We're gonna sell it back to him in the hopes that it can help even out the bartering whenever it comes to this, because I think this is my last resort. I did not mean to take that, but it happened. So we're just taking all the souvenirs because we're a huge fan of them. Sadly, he's going to be none the wiser about what's going on. Right, so that's everything in his storeroom except for that stuff, but he can keep that stuff. So, Cliff, buddy.
Hey, you came back. Must be doing something right.
You just have something I need in your inventory. Boone, give me everything in your inventory.
Fine by me. I'd really like my beret back, please.
Okay, Boone, you can...
Welcome back.
You can have your beret, I'm sorry. I thought it was the one I gave you. So, Cliff, here's how this is gonna go. I'm gonna read a barter magazine, and then I'm gonna do everything in my power to negotiate a really good deal with you.
Welcome back. Can I get you anything?
Let me see what you have for sale. You still have Paciencia in your inventory. Yes, you do. It's down to 12,000 even. That might get something to work with, so we're gonna take that. That's 12,000 going his direction. Now, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna sell you everything in my inventory. We might have to sacrifice the 44 Magnum. You can have the hunting rifle too, because I don't need that if I have Paciencia. And that puts us down into a range where we can actually start not being in debt to him. So, side quest completed whenever I finish this transaction. You can have Liberator, you can have Machetius Gladius, or whatever his name is. You can have all the T-Rex figurines that I do not want, and then you can have all the rocket souvenirs. And honestly, just because I suck with explosives, I'm going to go ahead and sell you my grenade rifle and all the ammo for it. So, A to accept. And not only did we afford Paciencia, I'm not completely broke, because I still have 3,300 caps. So, that is probably the closest thing to an all-out total W that I'm going to take from this scenario. There's nothing else I could really sell him that would do much for me, so Cliff, thank you for
Come
your
back soon
service. I probably won't because I don't think I need you anymore. So go into the inventory and then put on Paciencia as my default weapon. Let's go outside and take a look at her in the sunlight. She only holds 3 bullets for a magazine, but she's one of the better weapons in the game. I'm not sure if we can mod her. We might be able to mod her. I'll find out later. But as far as this episode is concerned, it's a hell of a long raw recording, but I hope I can get this down to like a 35-ish minute episode. Boys and girls, we took out everybody in Cottonwood Cove, and I managed to somehow finesse my way into buying Paciencia. So as far as I'm concerned, everything I wanted to do today was completely accomplished. Next episode, I'm not sure what we're doing next episode. It's going to be a game time decision whenever I sit down to record. But if you enjoyed this episode, leave that like and sub down below. I'll talk to you guys in the next episode of Pizza.